And for another lesson. We are tackling lesson 20. We are going to get it done. And yeah, sorry. I attempted to do a hangout last night, but I guess all the late nights this past couple days has finally caught up with me, and I just turned in super early last night. I was dead tired. So, nonetheless, we're here, and we just did this. Sorry, I actually did this lesson 20 quiz 3, where we were asked to basically, I'll start over. We were asked to pull up this page, and so pull up this page, pull up DevTools, and type monitor events $0. So that's a jQuery, and you enter that, and it looks like nothing's happening, right? But when you click, it does a mouse event. Okay, so that it knows that you're clicking. But what's cool is also when you hover over the image. Okay, when you hover over the image, it it shows a mouse move. It shows a mouse out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we answered. There's a so although it monitors a mouse click anywhere, for some reason the quiz does not, it's not correct. So I'm actually going to post that in the forum. So for lesson 20 quiz 3, why is mouse click not a correct answer? Here's a sample of the events monitored, and mouse click is definitely one of them. Unless the instruction just says oh, I see. So they're saying that now when you mouse over this element, focus or click it, the name of the part event will be displayed in its data. So let's just take a screen capture of the monitored events, and I could definitely show them that mouse click. Wonder if there's a way to attach anything. No? Is there a way to copy the... Is there a way to copy this or export it? Yeah, maybe not. Oh, we'll just post that question. say I definitely. See a click event when clicking anywhere on the question. Hey guys, submit that and get the right answer.
After interacting with the input and reviewing the information that monitor events logs out, I see mouse out, mouse over, and mouse move.
How about mouse click?
So the correct answers here would be mouse out, mouse over, and mouse move. So far, you've researched browser events, and you've taken a peek at them being logged. Now it's time to actually listen for and respond to them with jQuery. There are 3 items you need in order to listen for events and react to them. You need the target element to listen to, the event we want to react to, and the actions to take in response. Let me show you an example. I need the target element that jQuery will be listening to for events, so I'll use jQuery to select the input field. Next, I call the on method. This on method is where the magic happens. It's the primary way that jQuery uses to set up event listeners. The first argument to the on method is the event I want to listen for. In this example, it's key press, but it could also be click, change, and mouse over to name a few. And finally, I need to pass a function with the actions I want to happen in response. This function is called a callback. The callback function being passed to the on method is just a regular JavaScript function, and therefore can contain any function beings I want to mouse over to name a few. And finally, but it could also be method is the uses to set up event listeners. The first argument to the on method is the event I want to listen for. In this example, it's key press, but it could also be click, change, and mouse over to name a few. And finally, I need to pass a function with the actions I want to happen in response. This function is called a callback. The callback function being passed to the on method is just a regular JavaScript function, and therefore can contain any JavaScript code you want, from altering page content to analytics code. I'll change the contents of the function to alter the color of the page. And I'll test it. Bam! Looks good. In the next quiz, you're going to create your own event listener.
Sweet.
Let's review the order of building up an event listener with jQuery. I've created the skeleton, and now it's up to you to fill in the different sections in the correct order. Give it a try.
Okay, fill in the blanks. The type of event being listened, the target element, so this is B. And we are aiming for, so this is on, so this is C. And then this is the event that the type of event we are listening to. And then this is the callback function. All right.
First things first, we need to target the element that we're going to listen to for events. So that's B. Position 2 is the on method. So that's C. Position 3 is the type of event that we want to listen for. So that's D. And the last one is A, the callback function that will be run when the event happens on the target element.
Okay. Wow, we're going pretty fast.
Now that you know how to listen for the actions your site's visitors perform, I want you to set up an event listener using jQuery. Your event listener should listen to the My Button element for a click event. And when that button is clicked, I want you to use jQuery to remove the button from the DOM and add the class success to the body.
Okay. Let's listen to that again.
Now that you know how to listen for the actions your site's visitors perform, I want you to set up an event listener using jQuery. Your event listener should listen to the My Button element for a click event.
Okay.
And when that button is clicked, I want you to use jQuery to remove the button from the DOM and add the class success to the body.
Move it from the DOM? remove it from the DOM? When your button is clicked, I want you to use jQuery to remove the button. I see. Okay, start quiz. So we are listening for the my button element. So we're gonna do var my button equals the jQuery my button dot on click, then we're gonna pass the function. Let's see, do I have the documentation here? I think we just passed on click, and then what? And then we call back. There's another dot here. Okay. Let's take a look. Anatomy of a jQuery.
Let's review the order of building up an event listener with jQuery.
So
I've
far,
created the
you've
skeleton,
researched-
and now it's up to you to fill in the different sections in the correct order. Give it a try.
Oh, well, this is just the, okay.
Now that you know how to listen for the actions your site's visitors perform, I want you to set up an event listener using jQuery.
jQuery
Your event listener should listen to the My Button
event
element for a quick event.
listener.
And when that button is clicked, I want you to use jQuery to remove the button from the DOM and add the class success to the body.
Okay, so this is the, we're gonna look at the dot click. No, it's dot on. Dot, where's the on? LMNO dot on. Okay, so attach an event handler function for one or more events selected. The dot on method attaches event handler jQuery. I wanted to see an example. So there's the selector dot on click. Oh, it says comma. Okay, comma, and then the function. Okay, so we are going to do function, and we'll just pass it a, because it's a one-time thing, right? We'll pass it a, I forget what it's called, like an unnamed function almost. Okay. So when the button is clicked, there's a couple of things we're gonna do, right? We're gonna do console.log, and then we're supposed to say success. And then we are going to remove the button. So we're gonna say, I think we'll have to just do this, right? We're gonna say this dot, what does it remove? Okay, it's that, how do we remove? Do we toggle it? Let's start with that for now. Okay, let's see what happens. Test run, cool articles. Where's the button? I'll do it. Which button is it? My button. So my button. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to select this class, or we're going to select this. Yeah, interesting. How do we remove the button? My button dot on click function success. Yeah, it didn't do it though. Supposed to see oh, console.log. That's because we need to we should look at the console while we're running this. I'm going to clear that. What's all this? Okay, so it is doing it. Success. Now how do we remove it? Oh, remove the button. Okay, listen to the button, listen for a click event, perform the following actions. Remove my button from the DOM. jQuery remove remove class from DOM. Dot remove class. Okay, but it's not a class. Remove class. Let's look for that. Remove class. Let's see how this works. Okay. Okay, more than one class may be removed at a time. So was that like so? This method is often used with add classes, switch elements classes from one to the other, like so. So li that last. Well, we'll just say. Well, let's see. This that previous that attribute that class. You're just returning it. So here, be even remove class. So we'll just remove the just remove the entire class action actions. So we'll just say actions. Oops. Actions. There's a dot here because it's a class. Dot remove class. Okay. So let's try that. Let's run it again. Do it. Okay, not doing it. Okay. Do I have to return a function? Can it be used by itself? So remove class. Class name. One or more space-separated classes to be removed from the class attribute of each matched element. Well, we're not matching. Or do I have to go? So div class. So I have to tell it, remove class and that actions. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Let's clear this. And then I think we need to do a test run. Oh, we already did. Test run. Okay. It's not hiding it. Let's see, class name, type string. Right here, they're just doing it by itself. So P equals 1. What is this? P colon, what's EQ? That remove class. It removes the underline. what is EQ? Okay. So I select dot actions. Is it dot actions or action? It's actions. Okay, maybe we have to be specific. Maybe I'll do dot actions. And my button remove class. It's not really a class though. That's the thing. Let's see if that'll work. It's not. Okay, remove the class blue and under from matched elements. Okay, so P odd, remove blue under. Blue and under. Ah, it's not doing the dots. It's removing the style. It's from the odd ones. Odd. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so these are blue under highlight, blue under. So it's removing the class. So what's our class here? So we can say div, right? Div remove class. That's pretty specific. Clear this. I'm gonna run this. Okay, and then I'm gonna click here. Success, but it's not removing this. Huh. For this quiz, use jQuery to set up an event listener. Your event listener must listen to the My Button element, listen for a click event, perform the following actions when the button is clicked. Remove the My Button element from the DOM. Let's see. jQuery remove element. Okay, dot remove. Oh, wow. Look at that. We could target any element for removal. So we could just do this dot remove. Let's try that. So you can say this dot remove. See what happens. It's too easy. Test run. Okay. And then let's click this guy. Yep. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay, guys. You saw it here. Oh, try again. Did you add the success class to the body? Oh, add success class to the body. Remove. Oh, add success class. Don't do console.log. Okay. Duh. Okay, so how do we add a class? Do we just say so we're gonna set the body a class? Let's do jQuery add class. Okay. When we're separated, okay, P, add class, move class, add class. Oh. I guess if we did this, that, I think we can write it in one line. That add. Let's try that. Click do it. Did you remove my button? Yes, we did. Did you add the success? Oh. Yeah. I'll just like to do this, add success. Body. How do you do that? We could do we could do it. Add jQuery, add class child. So here they did. What is this? The child combinator can be thought of as morphistic from the set. Parent-child. Select all direct children elements specified by child. Wow. Can we just do body? Add class? Is that valid? I guess we'll find out. We can inspect. Look at the elements, right? Okay. It hides it, but does it add a success? Yeah. It had the success class to the body. Okay. Append. Oh, but it does a last child though. But here, they selected the body. Is there an add class? So we did that exactly. Oh. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it added it or not, but let's try submitting that because that's pretty straightforward. Okay, great job. Just can't see where it got added, but it's there somewhere. Body. Yeah, it'd be good to know. We'll ask that question in the forum again. Oh, here. Clicking is an action, which is different than moving the pointer. So if you wanted to listen for clicks events, you're correct, but it's not called mouse click, just click. Okay. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. That explains it. I'm also, oops, let's go to here. Okay, you could say lesson 20, quiz, where are we? Quiz 4, quiz 6. X, I was able to add the success class to the body, but I can't seem to find it using the tools. Um, element tab event tools. Tricks. PG search. Seconds. Okay. All right, moving right along, guys. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 6 lessons away from completion. And then we got to do work on the project, which I hope to do today. Reacting to events often requires knowledge about the event itself. So this is a quick breakdown of the event object, which gets passed to an event listener callback. Okay, reacting to an event often requires knowledge about the event itself. So this is a quick breakdown of the event object, which gets passed to an event listener's callback. Remember that the target element calls the callback function when the event occurs. When this function is called, jQuery passes an event object to it containing information about the event. This object holds a ton of useful information that can be used in the body of the function. This object, which is usually referenced in JavaScript as EVT, or event, has several properties that you can use to determine the flow of your code. Try logging the object to see what's available. Okay, let's do that. You should notice a target property. The target property holds the page elements that is the target of the event. This can be extremely useful if an event listener has been set up for a number of elements. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, this is on the article one though. So that is where this one. Let's see. Let's try that out.
Now that you know how to listen for the actions your site's visitors perform,
Okay. Try logging the object to see what's available. You should notice a target property. The target property holds the page element that is the target of the event. This can be extremely useful if an event listener has been set up for a number of elements. In the example above, an event listener is set up for every article element on the page. When an article is clicked, an object containing information about the event is passed to the callback property can be used to access just the clicked on element. jQuery is used to select just the one element from the DOM and update its background to red. Yeah, let's see. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. Good morning, Brandon. You did. Did you read a little bit too? I want you to meet your goal. Huh?
I'm on. Dad, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm on. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I'm on 13
Oh, I can check it. You want me to check?
Mhm.
Run, learn. Renaissance. Brandon, Wendy. Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
What happened? Did something change?
No, it's just the password right here.
What's the password? It's Uh-oh. Not working.
Oh,
bud.
username.
What happened? That's
It
right.
says, it says username or password is incorrect. Please try again.
Yeah. This always works. Something happened. I think their system's down. We'll check it later.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to log into an Essence Place from out of
Yeah, I
school.
can.
No, no,
I
you can't.
can.
No, you
I
can't.
can, Brandon.
No,
I
you
can. Give me my phone. I'll show it to you. I can. I can.
It's only on the computer.
I can. Here, Brandon. I did. I did it.
See, you said you did.
Watch. I'll show you. It's here somewhere.
Oh,
Brando Buendia.
can I play a game?
Brando.
Or see, you can't log in.
I think there's something going on right now.
The internet.
I think their system is down, maybe.
Yeah, it is. The internet's down.
Yeah, because I can usually access it at home.
iPad.
Mm-hmm.
iPad.
iPad.
Yeah, I can have iPad.
Huh?
I can have.
Go read for it. Just get that out of the way. Come on.
I'm gonna read 2 chapters and then.
Okay, guys, gonna take a quick break. Okay. Notice a target property. Yeah. Hmm? Did you read that?
I was looking through I was looking through like a Minecraft book to give me more ideas. So like I can when I'm playing Minecraft, I can always look back so I can build. But if I lose the book, I can always remember.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, let me plug it in. Should notice a target property. Okay, guys. I can't find this target property here. So I did this.
You have been setting up event listeners using jQuery's on method. Now this works really well, but jQuery also has some convenience methods that you can use. Let's take a look.
This is how we would set up an event listener for a key press on every input field. We could rewrite this using jQuery's convenience method by replacing the on with the key press. And now we don't have to specify the event type because the convenience method implies it. See? Much nicer. Looking at the keypress documentation, you'll see jQuery point out that the keypress function is actually a shortcut for the on method passing keypress as an argument. It's important to note that there aren't convenience methods for every event type. Take a minute to look up what methods are available on jQuery's API site. I've linked to the appropriate page in the instructor notes.
Yeah, let's take a look. Bind, blur. What is that?
Now that you have reviewed the jQuery docs, which of the following is not a shortcut? On method pair. For example, if the keyup method is not a shortcut for on keyup, then select this one.
Oh, keyup. That's a JavaScript. Mouse over. That's on there. Change. That's on there. Hover. That's on there. Click. Ah, there's no click. Oh, it's on there. It's a shortcut. Okay. Hover. Good morning, Daniel. Nope. jQuery hover is not a shortcut. Yep, that's right. For on hover.
jQuery's convenience hover method is not a shortcut for .onHover. The hover convenience method is actually a shortcut for the .mouseEnter, .mouseleave convenience methods. These convenience methods are incredibly handy, so use them.
I walked you through using jQuery's on method, and you spent some time researching jQuery's convenience methods that are just shortcuts for the on method. Surprisingly, there's still another way to set up an event listener with jQuery's on method. In the next section, you'll learn about event delegation, where jQuery watches one parent element for events on any of its children.
Go change and fix your bed. Okay? Go change the video. You're tired. Why are you tired? Can I get a hug? I'm glad you get a hug. Where's my hug? Where's my hug? Hug, 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 hug. Where's my hug? What happened to your chin? Did you hurt yourself? Huh? I see your chin has a scratch. Did you hurt yourself?
No, it's this at my
Scratch?
party.
Hmm. You slid? Hmm. Oh, the table? Hmm. Okay, good morning. Are you not gonna give me a hug? You're not gonna give me a hug? Okay, you can give me a hug over here.
Great. Great job going through this lesson on jQuery events. You now know how to set up event listeners with jQuery. You can now listen for user interaction and respond to those interactions. Fantastic work. So get out there and listen for those mouse clicks, key presses, and form submissions. Bring your pages to life and start engaging with your users.
He is going to Let me hear something. Oh no.
Who's calling you?
I hear something.
Hey, be careful with this, okay?
Daddy, it's only 2 more left of main candy.
Okay, there's so much going on. Okay. Hey, Daniel, don't lose these. Mommy and Daddy uses these.
On this one, I want it times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Daddy. Daddy. You're done with it? Put it in that bag. Daddy. Daddy, you put this in the bag.
What happened?
I need to put this in the bag.
Oh, okay.
So it don't be lost.
Okay. Good idea, man. Here. I hope you. It's like a snake. It's like a snake eating a ball.
Daddy, there's like that squishy thing,
Mhm.
and there's inside a bag, like like that, but it has to be squishy.
Oh.
When you squish it,
Uh-huh.
like different colors balls come out.
Really?
And I really wanted that. I saw someone had it. I wanna play with game. I wanna play. Where's the key? Dad, we have no school.
Yes, no school, Daniel.
Wait.
There's no school. Boys, when I make breakfast, I'll call you when it's ready, okay? Okay?